can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate phenomenon. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon. Let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. But tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll send the tight end in motion. To throw right away is Howell. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and now it's second down. You look at this Bears defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. It's Howell with another throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. At the 20. A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Fields. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. First down, Howell to throw. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Off play action. It's Howell. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards there on a Washington first.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On 4th down, Chicago brings out Trenton Gill. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Unfortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now this throw caught left side, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Howell sets up the screen to Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
It's easy to celebrate every good run by Robinson because stories don't get much better than his last year. Shot during an attempted robbery just 13 days before the regular season. He made it back by week 5 and played in 12 games for Washington.
And got his man complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bears. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Commanders 14. Bears 7.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
Well, it certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Howell now to throw it. He's got Gibson on the out route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cam Smith in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. 3rd down and 13. And Howell will throw it. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Jones on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bears take over.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Gain of 18 on the play. And the Bears first down.
11. Hey, Monday.
Now it's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Herbert powering up the middle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Fields. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Kmet. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the Commanders' 12-yard line.
Fields. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. That is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Powell, another throw on 2nd down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Powell. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Jones. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Fields throw here into the hands of Moore.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
From the 50, here's Fields. That's caught. Puka Nacua.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Throwing again is Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 16,
Fields.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
14.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's Fields.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air. And the spot will be inside the 35.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 14, first down, Commanders. Throwing here, Howell. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first down again at the 26-yard line.
Here we go, Mike.
A give left side here for Herbert. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll go again with Herbert. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Don't jump, ready?
To throw is Fields.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown!
Puka Nacua from 10 yards out. And the Bears take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Santos now to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Bears 24, Commanders 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Howell's throw complete to Dotson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
First down, Howell to throw.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Howell. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Samuel gets them a first, and he's somebody's value for more than just his receiving work. Sure, he had over 600 yards, but he also had almost 200 rushing yards, and the team loves using him as an additional ball carrier.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's Howell with another throw. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson.
Touchdown, Washington!
Jahan Dotson, 44 yards. And the Commanders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
More the motion man right. Here's Fields.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
A handoff for Herbert.
A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25.
54 yards rushing for him now to this point. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball.
Meanwhile, Fields throw complete there to Moore.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Fields now to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble. Touchdown Bears!
Khalil Herbert
From 8 yards out.
and the Bears will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Howell now to throw it.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Washington. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
And Howell will throw it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
They're on the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have a full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Pass complete there to Nakua.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Puka Nakua
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Bears use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Faking the handoff. Howell. That's out wide here for Robinson.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. Howell to throw.
Dancing to his left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here's Howell.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Second and 10.
Hey, 551, 551. Oh, let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And this one too low.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Angel.
All eyes on Fields. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the night.
And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. Howell throwing for it.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they aren't back within a single point here in the 4th. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts,
as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Don't jump.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Herbert now on the option.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Now Fields.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to